Hello and welcome to Genesee Community College's SPE 108. Your CRN is either 82652 or 82653, depending on which section you registered for. I'm Gil Stern. I'm going to be the instructor for this class. This is GCC's first venture into teaching public speaking entirely online, and I certainly am looking forward to it. But there are a number of things that you certainly need to be aware of. I hope you have a copy of a syllabus in front of you, as I have my copy of the syllabus in front of me. I'm going to go through this as quickly as possible. First of all work is going to be due on Sunday at 11:59 p.m. Eastern Standard or Eastern Daylight Time, depending on which one we are observing in Batavia, New York. Now, I strongly recommend that you look to complete all work by Friday at 11:59. And the reason for that is I can almost guarantee that we're going to be running into some problems, especially since this is the first time GCC is teaching public speaking online. You are responsible for having all work completed. I cannot guarantee who will be available to you over the weekend, so if you look to have things done by Friday evening, hopefully I will be able to help you if you have a problem, or if it's beyond my level of expertise, there will be other people involved with GCC who will hopefully be able to help you. But if you wait until the last minute and then you run into a problem, basically you're in trouble. So I would recommend looking to get things done earlier, but for my purposes, as long as they are submitted by 11:59 Sunday evening, everything is good. Now, I do want you to take a moment and look at these student performance outcomes, because those really are extremely important. Those are the things that this class should be teaching. By the end of the semester, these are the things you should be able to do. And for me, they all tie into what I believe is the big picture. Certainly, it's the big picture I have when I teach public speaking, and that is I want each one of you to leave this class as a better public speaker than when you started. It's important. Study after study shows that people who are comfortable or capable of speaking in public are more likely to get jobs, are more likely to climb the corporate ladder quicker, will be the first ones to get raises, and all sorts of other things, regardless of the discipline. So, no matter what your area of study is, this class is extremely important. And that's something we should not lose sight of. And as I said, the student performance outcomes, really, all 6 of them tie into that idea. I'm on the second page. I'm jumping down to required texts. Okay, you have to have the Stephen Lucas, The Art of Public Speaking. We're on the 10th edition. Now, if you can get an older edition for cheaper, I'm okay with that. However, you do need to have an authorization code to connect Lucas. Those can be purchased separately. I don't know if the bookstore carries it separately. The link that I've provided on the syllabus, I believe, will take you to the publisher of the textbook, and from the information I have, I am not guaranteeing this, so you are responsible for making sure it works, but from the information I have, you can get a Connect Lucas authorization code for $10 separately from the textbook. So either way works, but make sure that you have the authorization code for Connect Lucas. Make sure that you have The Art of Public Speaking by Stephen Lucas, because that is a textbook we will be using. In terms of the attendance policy, I do have a policy. Just because it's an online class doesn't mean attendance isn't expected or required. You need to be checking in at least once a week. I will be having various discussion items posted. You need to post twice. Once has to be your own idea, and once in response to someone else. Now, I'll probably have a few different discussion items posted each week. You don't need to comment on each one. You can. If you want to give your own thoughts on one and then respond to someone else on a separate one, that's fine too. But you do need to be posting twice. I will be checking, and I will allow 2 absences. Beyond that, your grade starts going down. Take a look at the syllabus to fully understand what that means. Email policy, you email me, I will get back to you. That's a good thing, right? Basically, it will be within 48 hours. Probably quicker than that, but certainly within 48 hours if you email me Monday through Thursday. Over the weekend, I may or may not be checking my email, so I make no guarantees. If you send me something on Friday, Saturday, or Sunday, you will hear back from me by 9 o'clock Tuesday morning, at the latest, 9 o'clock Eastern Time. Please send me your emails using the My Courses portion of WebCT. If you leave me a message, same thing applies. I'll get back to you within the same amount of time. And as I indicate, please don't text me. I don't like text. I don't do text. On the next page, plagiarism. Please understand that this can be a serious problem even in a public speaking class. The speeches that you present must be your own. Don't download someone else's speech and then deliver it as your own. That is not acceptable. No editing of any speeches before you post them. Once they're done, they're done. If you go back and you edit out some of the word fillers and other things that you don't like, that is the equivalent of plagiarizing. It will result, first offense, in failing that assignment, and a second offense in failing the course. You are responsible for you being the one to give your speeches. You must be the one to log in on that weekly basis and respond to the discussions. Don't have someone else do it for you. If I find out that you're having someone else do it for you, I will fail you for the course. That is probably one of the few ways that you will ultimately end up failing this course. So please don't do that. I don't expect it to be a problem, and I know that you are all honest and ethical and understand that that is not acceptable. In terms of the various speeches, things that you are graded on, and yes, you do have to give speeches. I will explain speeches on a separate video. But you have the icebreaker, which is not graded. It's satisfactory, unsatisfactory, but it will give you an idea of the kinds of things I'm looking for, as well as give you an understanding and appreciation of what it's like to upload and post your speeches on YouTube. All speeches must be posted on YouTube. So if you're running into problems, things aren't working, you can find out before you actually have a grade in the class. Then you have the informative, demonstration, and persuasive speech, each one worth 15% of your final grade. A final speech is 20% of your final grade. You get to choose whether you want it to be informative, demonstration, or persuasive. And again, we'll talk about each one of those later on as the semester goes by. Evaluations are another 5% of your grade. That is, you must listen to every speech posted by every student. And then you must offer a comment. And we'll talk about the way that you comment to a speech. That's covered later on in the syllabus. You have 3 writing assignments, a 3 to 5 page term paper, 10%, a 1-page reaction paper, I'll explain that on a separate video, and the editorial review, which is later on in the semester. We'll have plenty of time to get to that. You will have 5 quizzes throughout the semester, including one on the syllabus and on this video, so please make sure that you understand that and everything is good. And then the participation is another 5%. Those basically are the key elements. Those are the key elements in terms of this course. And again, I will explain each assignment, each type of assignment on a related YouTube video. Just understand you can expect to run into problems. I've already run into a couple just trying to upload some videos. You need to be patient, but as I said right at the beginning, you are still responsible for making sure that all the work gets completed by the specified required deadlines. I wish you all good luck. I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to this new venture. I hope you are too. We'll talk.